Hello guys, this is Ayush Patwal from IntelliRise Tech Solution, and today I'm going to present a session on AngularJS dollar scope versus dollar root scope. In this session, we will be learning what is the difference between the dollar scope and the dollar root scope. So let's see what are the differences. So for this, we have to open our Visual Studio, and this is my code from which I will be explaining you what are the differences between these two scopes. AngularJS has two scopes. First of all, dollar scope, and second is dollar root scope. So first of all, what I have done over here, I have given my title of my page is AngularJS scopes. I have included the script file of AngularJS. Then I have created the module. What is the basic difference is that the scope, it is used, dollar scope is an object which is used for communication between controller and view. Okay, so dollar scope, we have seen that it is it is created when a controller is created. When we define a controller dot controller, so we create a dollar scope an object, and it is only available to the controller that has created it. While if we talk about the root scope is the topmost scope. That means any app, it can have only one root scope which is shared among all the components of an app. Means that dollar root scope, it is the parent of your all scopes. Okay, so if we talk about this dollar scope, this scope, so this is the child of dollar root scope. Whatever the property we will be attaching to the dollar root scope, it can be given to any of the controllers, but the property given to the dollar scope will be provided to that controller only which has created that scope object. Is that clear? So let's see what we will be doing over here. I have created my module, name of my app is my app, and there is no dependency over here. Then I will be creating the controller, app.controller. This is my name of my first controller, that is first CTRL, and I have given a parameter as a function. Then there are two parameters the function is given. First is dollar scope and second is dollar root scope. I have attached a property to both the scope and dollar root scope. So over here dollar scope dot message is equals to this is my first controller, and dollar root scope dot message is equals to AngularJS tutorial. I am creating another controller, that is the name of my controller is second controller function, and over here I am just defining over here dollar scope as an object, and I am attaching the property as text to this dollar scope. So this is my second controller, this is my text, or this is my message given to the dollar scope. This is my property. Now in the body section I have defined ngF, which is the root element, or we can say the predefined directive which defines your root element of AngularJS application. Name of my application is my app. Then I have defined ng controller which defines controller. So I am creating the two div element over here. First div element is this and second div element is this for both the controllers. For first controller, the div element I have created over here, and I will just print over here hello and the message which is being passed to the object of the first controller, that is dollar scope. What I will be doing, as I have said now, that the property which is attached to the scope object, it will be displayed only to that particular controller which has created that scope. If we talk about the property attached to the root scope, so the property attached to the root scope can be displayed or can be shown to any of the controllers. So in this also I will be displaying this message AngularJS tutorials in both the controllers, in for the first controller also, in the second controller also, while the respective controllers or the respective message of their scope will be displayed. So over here first of all hello, and over here the message, this message is that particular message which has been attached, which has the property which has been attached to that particular controller's scope. So here this is my first controller. Then root scope message, so this message will be applied to both the controllers. So over here welcome to message. Similarly hello and dollar text, and over here also I have attached the root scope message. Second thing is that if I apply in the first controller, means in this ng controller is equals to first CTRL, over here if I attach the property, or if I attach in the data binding expression like this message text, okay, if I display this, so what happens in my output window, you will not display, means whatever the text, that is the this is second controller. So this will be not displayed over here. Why? Because it is not inside your first CTRL, it is inside your second CTRL. We will see this. Before that, just save this and just make it run over this. So if I run this, so you can see over here, hello, this is my first controller. Root scope message, welcome to AngularJS tutorial. Hello, this is second controller, root scope message, welcome to AngularJS. Means this line, root scope message, has been displayed to both the controllers. Now what I will be doing over here, in the paragraph tag, I will just write over data binding expression, and in this data binding expression I will display text. This means the property which has been attached to the $scope of the second controller. So I will be just displaying this. This is second controller. Let's see what happens. So you can see over here, nothing will be displayed over here. Okay, so why? Because this text, it will be not evaluated, means this text is not inside the first control, it is inside your second control. Okay, so that's why it has not displayed over here. So the basic difference between the $scope and the $root scope is that root scope is created with ngr. When you define ngr, your root scope will be created. If we talk about $scope, so $scope will be created when you define ng controller. Whenever you define ng controller, it will declare or it will create the $scope automatically. Means $scope, when you create a controller, $scope object is being created. Then $scope, this is an object which provides the local access. Means it will be its access is only on that particular controller which has created it. While if you talk about the $root scope, its access is global. So wherever you declare it, wherever you create it, so its scope will be, or we can say its access will be in the whole controller, in every controller. Okay, so this is the basic difference between the scope and the $root scope. So that's all in today's session. For more updates, please stay tuned to Intellilearn.in. Thank you.